For the last 1 week, Ugandans have had it in whispers. Whenever you go to the market, every place you go, it is said our legislators received the 40 million Uganda shillings amidst the skyrocketing prices of goods in our country, inflation really eating everybody here and there. And this they received from the Right Honorable Speaker Anita Among. Now, welcome to Global TV Uganda. Today, I've got my guest as Mukisa Imran. We're going to have this as our center of discussion. Allow me also to thank you for following us, sharing our videos, and still making Global TV Uganda as your #1 YouTube channel. Now, our viewers, I've got to give you a chance to listen from the very horse's mouth, the man, Mukisa Imran. It is his time to greet you and even say more of what he can say.
Padre Brown, dear viewers, thank you very much. A very good evening. Talking about the matter arising and moving in our dear nation, I would like to give my opinion.
Yes, you can so much give your opinion based on what you think. I mean, whenever we go to the markets, to the roads, to the very common man on the grassroots, they are talking about these 40 million shillings given to our legislators. So to speak, they say it is a kind of betrayal. It is one of the worst bribery seen amidst the skyrocketing prices of goods in this country and all over the world. What do you have to say about this?
I think I as one, our government is just here to drain everyone. But to me, I'll thank our opposition leaders, those who are trying to put light to those who can see what is going on.
Okay, now I would want also to ask a question. You've brought in a very interesting submission about our opposition leaders who are trying to share light with us on probably the weaknesses or evils of the government. These are the same people that are said to have been one of those beneficiaries of the 40 million shillings taken as a bribe. How does this relate to them now being the eye-openers of the Ugandans?
I think being the eye-openers of the Ugandans, of course the government has to give them what we call, should I say, a shutter. So for those who have, how should I call it?
I just don't know. And it is your own opinion to have to think on how you see this, because to me, from my own understanding, I know that birds of the same feathers flock together. So if we see members of the parliament on the government side together with those of the opposition receiving the same amount of money, and even those that we think are fighting for a common man and for the common cause, for the struggle, are part of the receiving end of this bribery, I do believe that these are the same peas in the same pot. However, I do not want to try to make you believe in my words, or to try to put my words into your mouth. You could be having a different kind of idea. What do you have really to say about this?
For whoever received that money, I think they're not patriotic. Because it takes somebody who has that heart for the nation. I mean, who feels that sympathy for umuntu wa wansi. So I think, to me, it shouldn't be about who has received the money, but it should be about the reason as to why did you receive that money? You ask yourself, why do I receive the money?
Okay, our dear viewers outside there, it is still Global TV Uganda. You can always reach us on our YouTube channel at Global TV Uganda. Go to Facebook, do the same, get to search for the Facebook page Global TV Uganda, and follow us every time and again. Still in our studios, we've got one among you viewers who we thought we should bring and discuss issues at hand, issues that matter, issues that really affect all of us as Ugandans. And that is why, for the very first time, and I think from now, that I, for one, as a political analyst, have taken that responsibility tonight to be a host. Now, interestingly, our guest, Mukisa Imran, you did talk about this government, of course, levying taxes and trying to milk the common man, who you call Omuntu wa wansi. In the world, what do you think any government would do in terms of raising national revenue? Because it's only from taxes collected that any nation in the world can be able to get the national revenue. What would this government do in order to have national revenue of its own, if it's not through payment of taxes?
Of course, it can improve the tourism industry. It can improve on its currency. It can reduce salaries of so-called officials, ministers, MPs. I guess it would work.
Now, I would want to imagine that even when salaries of officials are reduced, from these very salaries, there is payment of NSSF, and of course this is part of taxation. Also, that even if we had any improvement of our currency, I don't know how this adds up to payment of taxes, but even when we have to attract tourists, they come in here, whatever service they enjoy, whatever commodities they buy, there is value added taxes. So at the end of the day, I believe there is no way how one would escape payment of taxes. I mean, okay, now let's agree that if taxes are being collected and are being paid, how best would any Ugandan, how best would any citizen in this country prefer having these taxes used properly?
I think the common man will appreciate to see that taxes working when they go to the hospitals and they find medicine. When they move on roads and their roads are well established.
Okay, before you can go on, it is also very true that medicines do lack in hospitals, but we normally see the National Drug Authority with its officials banning expired drugs in this country. So does this really relate to this government not minding about the common person in terms of having these drugs on, or it is about the weaknesses within all those that work within the health ministry, that they seem not to care about the common man? Why would you not find drugs in the hospitals? Yet in the real sense of it, these drugs are available, they live up to their time of expiry. Can you try to explain that? Also, you did talk about, if I'm not mistaken, that roads. Uganda is said to have the best roads. You talked about our roads being not that best, but it's said in Africa, Uganda is ranked among those top countries with the best roads and the nationwide kind of better or best road network. I mean, how do this be questioned? Having the best roads, having the nationwide road network, and you now questioning the roads we have. Can you really try to elaborate more about those two things?
Now, going to the first point, I think it is the role for the government to employ the needed manpower to do the follow-up for the medicines. Then going back to the road issue, we've gotten a lot of potholes on different roads of Uganda. Leaving alone the potholes, the roads are very poor. They are narrow.
Now,
some of them are worn out.
Considering the road network around East Africa, Uganda is said to be this country that if they are a tourist, they can move from one region to another so easily, because these roads are available. They are tarmac roads and they can move from one tarmac road to another. And times it's said that be it away from the main road. So it is said this is very different. This is very different with areas of even Kenya that we're proud of. Tarmac roads are said to be highway roads. Other than that, other roads are in sorry state. Then getting to Congo, to Rwanda, it is the same thing. How do we really get to blame and not appreciate the road network we have? Yet said in some areas of northern Uganda where roads are available, in fact they are in tarmac state, and these are roads that are very much used. How do we really not appreciate that?
If you check on the major cause for accidents in our motherland, you get to see that the major cause of all accidents because of poor roads. I think that's a better example to at least
to say that we have poor roads. Now, our dear viewers, this is opinion, or these are opinions of our guest tonight, being Mukisa Imran. Of course, we know that accidents are not only caused by presence of potholes, but also other causes, like for example, bribes among the traffic officers, driving while drunk, having vehicles in dangerous mechanical situations, to mention but a few. Now, one other interesting thing before we go, considering the members of parliament, those we can say of the national resistance movement, who are to ensure that securing of our future as per the theme of the national resistance movement government we have up to 2026. And also along the other opposition side, we have those that believe in people power. Do you really think these people have done enough to feel that we have got the people power? And on the other hand, we also feel that our future is being secured, will be secured, and by 2026, this country will have a difference.
To me, I think they haven't done enough, because people that are still in agony. People are crying with prices hiking, fuel is hiked like nothing. So if they are given their bread, then the common man will live to suffer.
Okay. Another thing, there is a new politician that came onto a political platform, and this started driving the struggle, became the struggle messiah. What does it mean, like having the man, Dr. Besigye, the legendary leader of the struggle, being the one in the front fighting for a common man, protesting against these prices on increase, and you see the one that we entrusted with our votes, and that is the Prince of National Unity Platform, very quiet and enjoying his life in Kamocha at the headquarters of the National Unity Platform. To you, does that add up?
All right. I think Uganda, it's high time to differentiate between a nationalist and a leader. They're two different things. The people who feel that they feel their nation at heart, and then there are those who just target the bread. Okay, so Kizza Besigye is one man who doesn't target the bread because he has it, but then if he has his nation at heart, and he's really trying to put light and trying to criticize all the wrongs of the current government.
Okay, our dear viewers, we've come to an end. Would have to get to the end of this kind of interview I've had with Mukisa Imran. It has been very good submissions that he made, and all he stated is his opinion, not the opinions of Global TV Uganda. We thank you for following and also being patient to watch and listen to our video up to this time. At this moment, I want to extend our gratitude and greetings to all the people across the world that support us, follow us, share our videos, those in the United States of America, in United Kingdom, those in the Middle East, Asia, and most importantly, those in our motherland, Uganda. For now, from me, Padre Brian, I can only say good night. May God bless you. meet again. Just in case of anything you want to know, just have to call 0701 99 60 90 or 07.
That is normal. That is fine. We don't have to think the same